Hello, my moonbeams, and happy Sunday. I am so happy to have you here. I hope everyone is having an amazing weekend. We are going to do, I have a very specific message coming through for a twin flame, divine counterpart journey here. This is for a feminine who has recently been feeling that they may be the divine masculine energy in this connection, has been questioning that recently. Okay, and the connection would have kind of went something like this. The two of you met. You were in some type of higher level commitment. That would have been marriage or just some commitment. I'm getting children coming through, and the 3D masculine energy, which is actually the feminine energy in the connection, would have just gotten out of some type of higher level commitment that was very much wounded this person. Okay. The masculine probably came in, the 3D masculine, not you as the masculine. This is going to get kind of confusing. Would have came in a little strong at first. Okay. They came in first as the chasing energy, where you ran. Okay. And you ran in some way. Okay. It may have been confusing because you did have this higher level commitment that you never thought you would want to come out of. Okay. Maybe you weren't the happiest you had ever been, but you never, you thought like this was your forever. You weren't asking for anything to come in. Okay. This really would have strongly taken you by surprise here. Okay. Complete surprise. And you recognized some type of connection or a draw to them of some sort, and maybe gave into it a little bit through words or flirtation. However, strongly pushed this away. Maybe even tried to make your family ties stronger. So there was an initial separation, okay, where you guys didn't, maybe talked, maybe liked each other's stuff on social media, something like that. Not even talked. However, or maybe exchanged words here and there. I'm not sure, but it seems like it was an initial separation, a shorter separation here, where you didn't see each other for a while. And maybe there was another stepping stone to your family. Like you, in this time period, there was a birth of a child. Okay. And then at some sort of event following this, you ran into them, and you knew you were going to run into them. And it sparked a whole nother level of energy here, where you kind of couldn't stop thinking about them. It sparked a whole nother level of energy within you, and it caused you maybe to look up the idea of twin flames. Okay, so you would have looked this up in the sense like, why can't I stop thinking about this person? And then that came up. Okay, it's like you had never heard of it before. Okay, so if you're resonating with this is going to be your reading here. And you just may be the actual masculine energy. So you have very much been running from this connection, and Spirit's really asking you to look at the ways you have been running from this connection. And I apologize for the setup here. I was not expecting to get this message out. This might only be for one person, but there are ways that you have been running from this connection and blocking this connection, okay? Maybe you were supposed to set yourself free from this relationship and you didn't know how to do that, okay? And yeah, it's very intense energy coming through. I'm going to move away from it a little bit, and we're just going to pull on the tarot and see what messages want to come through. Where is this divine masculine, the one that is listening, who is female in the 3D world? Spirit, where is this? Oh, okay. Wow. 10 of Swords and the Hanged Man. Makes perfect sense. This has kept you stuck for so long. You haven't known what to do here. It's confusing. Very confusing here. There very much may have to be some sort of painful ending. It won't be easy, okay? But it's like there's this realization that if you stay here, you risk your happiness. You truly do. Like, it's not like you won't be grateful or happy for the rest of your life, but you know deep down, this is not your truth. You're not living out your truth. You're not living out your absolute happiness. There's been a lot of delays and resistance and stalling and indecision in this dynamic here. I think there's a part of you that really kind of wants to be on your own completely for some time here as well. I apologize. I am so tired. I have been very under the weather and had to take some NyQuil last night, and I feel like an absolute zombie today. My energy doesn't quite feel right, but this message really wanted to come through. So we have Sagittarius and Gemini energy here. The 10 of Wands. Okay, so this is completion. This is completion. You could be seeing 10-10 very strongly at this time, okay? Wow. Unbelievable. 10 of Cups. Divine love, harmony, blissful relationships, alignment, inner happiness, fulfillment, dreams come true, family contentment, total love and support. 10-10-10. There is a major completion going on within your energy right now. And this is really going to help shift you out of this I've been in the mud energy and stuck in the mud energy. And it's like you're just going to be able to rapid fire make decisions. You know what I mean? Like, you just know what you got to do and what's going to be best for yourself. And for those of you worrying about financial aspects of things in order to be able to do this, trust and believe in spirit, because and ask your guides and spirit for help as well. Okay? I just want to see where we are. Hold on one second. You got to trust and ask for help here from your guides. Financially, okay? If this is something that you need here, okay? If you need your own finances of some way. I see someone here trying to build in some sense here, okay? Maybe has had a completion in a degree of some sort, okay? But maybe has been a bit in hermit mode, maybe out of work for a little bit here, okay? But there is this like renewed hope, okay? Excuse me. You do know that your ships are coming in. Okay, so we have the 9 of Pentacles in the reverse with the moon here. Okay, so this speaks to self-worth and hustling, living beyond means a little bit, obsession with work and false success, okay? Spirit's asking you to kind of hone in on your finances at this time too, to not overspend, to look at where you can cut back, to look at where you can create more stability for yourself, okay? Focus more on needs instead of wants at this time. There will be a time, okay? But this is an important lesson right now, because once you do have a waterfall of prosperity come in, you want to be smart with that money. And that's why it's so important to cut out and let go of everything that no longer serves you at this time, so you're not wasting precious finances on things that really don't serve you, okay? And we have the moon. So we have Pisces energy here, Earth energy, Virgo, Pisces a couple times here as well, okay? Virgo and Pisces strong, Gemini, Sagittarius, and some more water energy with the Hanged Man as well. Okay, so you've had a bit of fear and anxiety, and maybe your dream state has been kind of wackadoo. I don't know why they said it like that. That's hilarious. Wackadoo lately, okay? It's like, it's a clearing. It's a massive clearing happening of all your anxieties and fears, okay? They're all coming to the forefront right now. Be mindful of that, because you don't want to get sucked into the fear and anxiety state, okay? It's just a clearing. It's a subconscious clearing going on that everything needs to be purged at this time, so you can be clear, okay? Very, very clear. It's important. So we have 10, 10, 10, 18, and 12. Those could be significant numbers here. The Knight of Wands, passionate, inspired action, adventurous, and fearlessness, okay? So this is what's coming for you. This clearing is going to help you move into this energy. This very beautiful, passionate energy here. We have Cancer, Leo. Cancer, Leo season can be where this really starts to take off, okay? So July into August here could be where this really starts to take off for you, where the new really comes to the forefront, all right? We have the King of Pentacles in reversed. So greed, indulgence, material loss, stubborn, obsessed with wealth and status. I'm getting strongly this may be like a bit of a mirrored energy here. This may be, so we have Leo, Virgo energy here. This was coming through really strong. Okay, the 3D masculine, who is actually embodies more of the feminine energy, could have been, and this could have been both of you at one point, okay? This could have been something that you have more healed or they have more healed. But due to childhood trauma, possible bullying, and people just not recognizing your worth, tying your worth to what you have and what you're able to show people you have, okay? And there's like a reflection of that, and a coming to that doesn't matter, you know, that you have so much more to offer, here, the world, okay, than what you have. It actually doesn't even really matter what you have, okay? So we actually had the King of Swords in reverse as well. Quiet power, inner truth, loss of emotional control, manipulation, and misuse of power. We have Taurus and Gemini energy here. I'm getting strongly that a coldness, this isn't exactly right now energy, but this is just confirmation that a coldness had come about you due to all the hurts that you had been through in life, and it almost had you shut down your heart here, but Spirit kept it alive here, because you truly have one of the most beautiful hearts here. It was not froze over, which is beautiful. There's not a lot of like truly good hearts, you know. Okay, and then we have the Nine of Wands. Wow, okay, so this is courage, persistence, test of faith, resilience, Boundaries, the last stand. That's funny. That wanted to come up so much yesterday. I kept hearing that in my head. Last stand, last stand. Gearing up for worst. A little bit of pessimism here, but also, so it's like the back and forth of the ego and the heart a little bit here, okay? You're still in that energy a bit, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with that, okay? It's reflection time, okay? Like I said, looking at what we need to let go of at this time, because once you come into this new person, once this rebirth happens, you are so completely clear on who it is you want to be. And it's like, you're going to meet people and be like, nope, they're not for me. Yep, that is for me. You know, it's going to be so easy for you, right? There's going to be no question. You're going to just be so sharp. Like, yep, this is for me or not for me. The end. No questions here, okay? All right, I want to take a look at Blinded by Love here. Let's just get the current energy of this connection. This feels, I don't know why this feels so backwards for me, but I'm just getting, they're not giving me confirmation that you are actually the masculine, okay? They're just giving me the confirmation that you've been questioning if you are, okay? So if that is the case, this is for you, and obviously if these cards are resonating. So let's just get the energy of the connection between this divine masculine and divine feminine, okay? Let's get the mirrored energy. Yes, Spirit, thank you. Nostalgic, reminiscing memories, okay? So looking at pictures and possible past messages from each other. I'm getting one of you may have not saved the messages. So the one that did, if that's you, then it's possible this masculine, 3D masculine has saved everything that was ever between you guys. Time is precious. Don't waste it. There's a recognition of that, okay? That there's been a lot of time wasted here. There's been a lot of in-between time, a lot of like void time, a lot of fear of actually stepping back out into the world. You guys could have at one point lived in a place where there's a big Ferris wheel. I'm getting city life, okay? So some type of city here. Whoa, that's way too many. Some type of city life here. Right place, right time. We were destined to meet, okay? So you may have been asking yourself this lately, okay? Like it didn't feel like it was right. Like the circumstances surrounding both of you made it feel very not right, but it was meant to be, because it was supposed to catapult the both of you on your journey, okay? You weren't meant to be together at that time, but you were meant to meet at that time. To awaken each other, yes. Thank you. To awaken each other here. You were both asleep. Very asleep, concentrating on the wrong things a bit here, on things that really didn't matter, you know. You weren't quite yourselves. Love yourself, self-worth journey. Thank you, Spirit. Yes, you needed to go on a self-worth journey, okay? Completely. Outwardly, appearances were very, very at the forefront here, okay? It's been a lesson. Dream downloads, like I said. Dreams are crazy right now. You could have had a dream of this person just last night, okay? Almost like a dream of like wondering where they are. Like you might have had a dream not too long ago where like you finally connected after so much time. But you could always still sense the hesitation with this person, and then it's like they disappear, come in, disappear. So that could have been like the dynamic, okay, before. A lot of false starts I'm getting, okay, but definitely they're entering your dreams right now. You're most likely entering their dreams right now. I just heard astral travel. You will always hold a special place in my heart, the anatomical heart. Someone needs to go watch that movie, My Chemical Heart. I'm going to shower you with gifts, okay? So very materialistic here. Someone here wants to become that King of Pentacles before they feel like they can have this relationship, okay? They want some type of stability. It was all a dream. I fantasize about you, okay? So also, this is tied to the time aspect very strongly here, they're saying, because it's like they feel like, because this isn't tangible anymore, that this was just something they're making up in their head, okay? Wow, shit happens. Falling for you was never part of the plan. Like I said, that came through so strongly. That came through so strongly. You're my soulmate, and I can't wait to see you again. Wow, yellow energy coming through really strong. Could have strong ties to the sun. Solar plexus energy here. Yellow could be your favorite color. Sunflowers. Okay. Let's move on to the divine truth. Dig a little deeper here, Spirit. What else can you tell us about this connection and this current energy? Head over heart. Wow, we said that, didn't we not? Heart says yes, but the mind says no. Mental pain. Okay. My head is telling me. What's my head is telling me? No. No. But my body. No, my heart is telling me no. That song is coming through. But my body. Okay. What else, Spirit? What else can you tell us about these counterparts here? A lot of fear. The reading yesterday was all about fear and fear of judgment of others too. But also now coming through that there's a fear of like not being correct. That maybe they've been all wrong. Life is full of surprises and I have something special planned for you. Interesting. Someone could really love tulips here. Secrets. I am a complicated person with many hidden secrets. I keep us a secret for a reason. So they may have not ever talked with anybody about this. Perception. I only was able to see what I wanted to see. I am sorry for not seeing your worth. They might have been in a very lustful energy and not realized the intensity of this connection. They may have been coming after you for like a sexual encounter here. Evil eye. All eyes are on you. There is jealousy, envy, negativity being thrown your way. I'm getting this was a bit of past energy, okay? When the connection between you guys kind of ramped up, you might have been in the same circle of people here. And as the energy grew, as it got more intense, chaos started happening, towers started happening, agreement. You both made agreement to focus on yourselves and then come back together as one, right over love yourself and self-worth journey. The book The Alchemist is coming up very strongly here, okay? So if you have not read that yet, I strongly agree, especially if you're new to the spiritual journey. Advice. I've been asking my friends for advice on how to handle the situation with you. So maybe they held this in for so long, and right now, finally going to people and just saying like, it's been a bit therapeutic. They have got to get it out. It may even just be like spiritual people, like maybe even tarot readers or people where they live, spiritual gurus that they can go to. Introverted. I know I don't say this enough, but I truly do love you. I'm getting that's never been spoken on their end, actually. Blue butterflies could be significant. That came out weird. Intervention. Expect a miracle. Divine intervention is pushing the two of you together. This was wanted to come up a little bit earlier in my head, but I didn't speak it. It was you guys just may see each other this year. That was coming through pretty strong. Psychic. Your intuition scares me. How much do you really know about me? Okay, so there were like things you would say or do that made them feel like, wow, how do they know that, you know? And that creeped them out very much so here. Completely creeped them out. So it's like once it got to that, once that energy was that strong between these two, that's when they ran, okay? Because they're comfortable with lust and crushing and sexual energy and all of that, but not comfortable with this, oh, you can see deep into my soul. No, not comfortable with that at all. All right, let's hop into the twin flame intuit oracle, and then we'll get some messages from your person to end this out. I'm beginning to focus on my mission, and our connection is part of that. There's been a recognition for that. Someone could play guitar here or just very much enjoy the guitar and enjoy like sitting outside listening to like smaller bands play, or just solo bands here. Could be one of your favorite things to do. I wish you could see that we are mirroring each other right now. I think you recognize that 100%. Because of you, I'm starting to see what is really important in my life. Okay, so again, back to that like materialism here. And this does come out as a 9. So it's like that is really closing out. Materialism, it ain't it, right? It's lovely, but it's like a liking nice things and all of that, and just having like a cushy life, but that's the icing on the cake, right? To having this beautiful life where you're living your true authentic self, you're loved completely for exactly who you are, you're healed, you laugh, you have fun, you know, like everything on top of that is just icing. I'm trying to figure out this connection. I've never experienced anything like it before. And I'm getting, this is truly after a time of pushing these feelings away for a long time. So it's like they are just now finally trying to figure this out because they can't ignore it anymore. We have 3-3 here. You could be seeing 3-3-3 a lot lately. I care about you even when I don't act like it. I'm hiding my true feelings because I feel vulnerable. Again, with that psychic energy here. A real opening of the crown and third eye chakra for your divine counterpart here at this time. Okay, that's coming through really strong here. You could feel the pull to like start wearing like pink or brighter colors lately. I feel insecure and it's pushing me to grow. Jupiter energy here very strongly. I'm tired of being away from you physically. I'm trying to process my fears so I can come back to you. Like I said, some of you may see each other this year. This is going to be a year for that, I believe. I want to know everything about you, but I hold back from asking. I'm afraid I'll get in too deep. And you could have really had the pull to like talk and be deep with this person. And it's like every time you guys would kind of get there, there was like a block thrown up. I'll contact you when I'm able to. Right now, my life is too complicated to bring you into it. But know that I do want to talk to you. Couple 7s here. 777 you could be seeing, or just 77. Whew. Somebody's divine counterpart feels very, very drained at this time. Rest is very, very important here right now. There are subconscious fears affecting our ability to attract love and abundance. Like I said, with that subconscious clearing, right? The purging. The universe is helping us make them conscious so we can easily attract what we want, including each other. Okay, so pay attention to your dreams at this time and everything that's coming up. Okay, because it's stuff you just need to face and let go of. Okay. Another 7, so 777, there you go. Luck is on your side, I just heard. I've been giving my power away to people in my life. I'm learning to set boundaries. And this is right over the King of Swords in reverse, which, you know, being a King of Swords is about being able to set healthy boundaries. So coming into that, right? Beautiful. Okay, let's close out with the Hermit Tarot and see what this person would say to you in this very moment, Spirit. What would this person's divine counterpart say to them in this very moment? My life started when I met you. Like I said, I did say the catalyst, okay? And yesterday, it was about, you know, you were the key to this person's growth and their spiritual journey here. I am absolutely in love with you. Wow, beautiful. And that's a 6. Here, the card of the Lovers. I just got the chills. Down my left side, very strong. You make my heart full, another 10. So again, with the 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, confirmation. 10s are all about completion as well. Something big completing here for whoever this is resonating with. What do you want? They want to know what you want at this time. It's been time, so they're not sure if you still want this, okay? You may have made it known that you did want it in the past, but they're not sure anymore. I have so much desire for you. I just dream and wish for everything. Another 7. Luck is on your side. All right, what else do we have, Spirit? You are wrong. Someone here may have said something to them about them not caring about you, and they want you to know that you're wrong about that. Maybe they disappointed you in some way, and that was your response, like, oh, you just don't care about me or something like that. And they're telling you here that you were wrong. You're wrong about that. I need more time. 4 is coming through really strongly. 4, 4, 4. I hope you'll wait for me. Another 3, so 3, 3, 3. You could be seeing a lot of repeating numbers again all of a sudden, okay, after maybe a time where they were kind of quiet. You matter. That is... Thank you, Spirit. There's confirmation, right? You do matter quite a lot to them, okay? And then we have 1 sword. Wow, okay. So wanting to come forward with like a logical offer, I'm hearing, okay? The Ace of Swords here. They want to be smart about this, I'm hearing, okay? They want to be smart about it. But love is the answer. Knowing if they come forth with love in their heart and with love as their intention, that everything will be okay, right? All right. Let's grab a few charms to close this out for you. Okay, so we have the Star. So profound healing, Aquarius energy. Profound healing could have begun around February for this connection. We have the Feather here. There's some strong like shaman roots to one or both of you here that, you know, digging into this or maybe doing some type of ancestry work could really help you here. We have, this looks like grapes. Okay, they're, okay. Purple foods here, purple and blue, like fruits, okay, to help with the opening of the third eye and the crown chakra here. That's coming through very strongly as a message for someone. The horse keeps coming out. I want to know when the year of the horse, the next year of the horse is. This keeps coming out. It seems like that's going to be a very significant year, okay? We're in the year of the snake, so it's a 9 year, so it's all about shedding. I'm going to look this up for the next reading and we will talk about it. But the year of the horse, okay? Very significant. Peace, okay? This is overcoming you at this time. And Spirit's really saying that this time of living in anxiety and fear is coming to an end, is coming to a completion for you, okay? All the final bits are coming up at this time, the final purging, the final clearing, and you are going to be moving in a time, and the sun just got really strong. You are going to be moving into a time of pure bliss, I just heard. All right, my loves, I hope this helped you. I hope it gave you a little bit of guidance. And most importantly, I hope it helps strengthen your intuition on things you're already knowing, feeling, and picking up on. I love you very much. And until next time, love and light.